The United Nations Relief and Works Agency for Palestine Refugees, UNRWA, has warned that the humanitarian situation in Gaza is in decline on all levels due to years of Israeli restrictions. A UN official has warned that the economic situation in Gaza under the siege will lead to more despair, and that the only way to end the dire situation is to lift the siege. Christopher Guinness, a spokesman for the UN agency, has said unemployment rates in Gaza has reached around 45.5%.
A society with unemployment approaching 50% is a society on the brink. And when those employment figures are there as a result of deliberate political choices, then the situation for those affected becomes all the more disturbing. We need today to change this. We need to lift the blockade.
Israel and neighboring Egypt shut down Gaza's border in June 2006 and tightened the siege further when Hamas movement was democratically elected and took control of Gaza a year later. Israel relaxed the tight siege last June, allowing consumer goods into Gaza after its May attack on a Turkish aid ship sparked international outrage. But experts say there is no economic improvement on the ground, as Israel still restricts the import of capital goods, severely restricts the movement of people, and blocks all exports.
The figures are alarming, and the international community should do something about it. They should put pressure on Israel to lift the blockade, which is in its 4th year. The so-called easing of the blockade hasn't ended the suffering.
Human rights activists say people across the world are looking at what is happening to the Gaza economy, shattered by the siege and Israel's war during the winter of 2008-2009. According to the United Nations figures, the war left more than 50,000 homes, 800 industrial units, 200 schools, as well as 39 mosques and 2 churches damaged or destroyed. Activists say the best way to deal with the increasing concern is to lift the blockade fully.
Well, the situation here is growing ever worse. It's now going into the 4th year of a blockade. The whole world knows about it. The world cannot claim that we do not know about what's happening here in Gaza. It's been going on for far too long. And at this point, I think it's not even relevant what Israel is doing. What really is relevant at this point is what the rest of the world is not doing.
Over 1 million refugees in Gaza, who live in hard conditions in several camps across the Strip, depend on assistance provided by UNRWA. The UN agency needs to build 100 schools and 10,000 housing units, in addition to a number of health centers, but these have been hampered by Israeli restrictions. Yusuf Al-Halo, Press TV, Gaza.